are Group 5 and today we will present our case study on Cafeteria Oza at University Malaysia Kelantan. First, let you explain why we choose this location. This cafeteria is the one of the business facilities on campus, using daily by hundreds of students, lecturers, staff and visitors. It combines food service, retail, dine-in and hand-styles area, meaning it is many different type of activity and user, make it a perfect place to observe real occupation, safety and healthy condition. For location details, as you can see, Cafeteria Oza is located at the center area of the campus, close to the students' hotel and academic building. It has a covered entered walkway and a mini mart, dine-in hall, hand wash station and outdoor service area. Its main function is to provide affordable meal, drinks and basic daily needs of the campus community. Type activity include buying food, using drinking water facilities and moving between different campus zones. From our observer station, the seat is only better suitable for it in intended use for provide basic stretches and service by poor design, maintenance and correct in accessories risks that affects the safety and comfort for everyone who use it.
Now, I will explain the hazard that we identified broken into physical, chemical, biological, and environmental categories. First, hazard that the most obvious risks are at the entrance. There are uneven concrete surface, raised edges, and loose metal drainage grates. This creates a high risk of slip, trips, and falls. Inside the dining area, many tables and stools have loose bolts and unstable crack, which can collapse and cause injury. We also found exposed electrical wiring and power socket placed very close to wet area, which creates a serious risk of electrical shock or fire. Additionally, there are water stains, mold and crack on the ceiling and walls, showing structural deterioration of time. Second, chemical hazard. We observed that cleaning agent and sanitizers are stored near food preparation area without proper labeling or sealed storage. This creates a risk of accidental contamination of food or skin and eye irritation. Cooking fumes also accumulate in certain areas due to poor ventilation. Third, biological and environmental hazard. In rear service, there is stagnant water in blocked drains. This is breeding ground for mosquito and bacteria. Accumulated food waste and debris also attract pests like rodents and cockroaches. Poor drainage causes water pooling when it rains, making floor slippery. There is also a lack of proper waste segregation and disposal.
So, who is at risk? The main exposed groups are the students who use the facility daily, cafeteria staff who work there for long hours, cleaners and maintenance workers, and visitors. They are exposed through direct contact with hazards, inhalation of fumes or spores, ingestion of contaminated food or water, or sleeping on wet surfaces. The next one is I will be discussing about the suitability and safety evaluation of cafeteria Oriza. Based on our observation, the location is not fully suitable for its intended function because several safety hazards were found. First, mostly of the seats at the cafeteria Oriza were found to be broken and had exposed nails. This might cause serious injuries to students, staff, and whoever using the seating area. Secondly, the certain part of the floor was slippery. This will increase the risk of slips and falls hazards among students. Not only that, there were an electrical plugs were located too close to the sink area. This will creating an electrical hazard due to its proximity to water. All these conditions might risking the safety and comfort for users. So, in order to prevent any accidents in the future, improvements should be made to ensure that the location can function safely for its intended use. So now, let's move on to the simple risk matrix table. We discovered that the high-risk hazards are exposed LPG gas cylinder, hazard at hand washing station, the exposed old and corroded electrical switches and sockets, and the last one is unsecured AC outdoor unit. The medium risks are unsafe and improper drain cover, and the wet floor that covered by moss. So the last one is the low risk is sharp damage chair edges. The next is the ergonomics and accessibility. The furniture design has clear ergonomic flaws. The seats are fixed to the tables and have no backrest. This forces users to hunch forward, which causes back discomfort over time. Furthermore, the layout is not so suitable for everyone. There are no open spaces or gaps in the rows to fit wheelchair users. This means the site lacks universal access. Conclusion on the suitability of the location. In conclusion, the cafe works well for serving food, but its safety level is acceptable with critical gaps. The combination of crowded lines, slippery floors, and very poor seats. This means that the university must take action. The campus needs to change the layout and add clear safety management rules to protect everyone.
Finally, I will share our recommendations based on the hierarchy of risk control and our overall conclusion. The first one is engineering controls to eliminate or reduce risk directly. First, repair and level uneven flooring, secure drainage grates, and clear blockage to remove trip and slip hazards. Second, fix exposed electrical wiring, install waterproof socket covers, and move power points away from wet areas. Third, add exhaust fans and improve natural ventilation to reduce cooking fumes and mold growth. Next, administrative controls to improve practices. First, install clear safety signs, warning labels, emergency exit markers, and hygiene instructions. Second, create a regular inspection and maintenance schedule for flooring, electrics, and drainage. The third one is properly label and store cleaning chemicals away from food and train staff on basic safety and hygiene. We also recommend adding basic emergency equipment like fire extinguisher and first aid kits in visible location at cafeteria. In conclusion, Cafeteria Oriza provides an essential service for the university, but its current overall risk level is not acceptable. Most of the hazards we found are preventable with simple low-cost improvements. By applying OHH principles, we can turn this facility into a safe, healthy, and comfortable place for everyone.